back to my channel, All Things Marsha, where I bring you all things career, lifestyle, and everything else in between. So yes, can I say Happy New Year? I think I can. I think I can. So Happy New Year. All the best for 2023. I'm wishing you all great things, all things that you have manifested, all things that you would have hoped and dreamed and aspired to, for your 2023. I really wish and I pray that all things great will manifest for you for this year. So, and that's the same wish for me. So, how have you been, guys? How have you been, really and truly? Well, I must say, I have been doing well. I gave myself some well-needed rest for the holidays, and I feel like there should be a break between. I heard somebody saying it, but then when I thought about it, I said, yeah, you're right. After the Christmas and in the new year, I was very intentional this year about taking my vacation after the Christmas holidays and before I went back to work. So in the first in the first few weeks of January, I was off from work, from my 9 to 5. Let me say that I was off from my 9 to 5. Giving myself time to reset and just relax and get into that frame of mind where you say it's a new year. And what are some of the goals and the plans that you have for this new season, right? So, a lot of persons have been putting out on the internet or just in your, conversations, you will hear people talking about what is their word. What's that one word that you'll be focusing on for 2023? And I thought about it and I said, okay, what would be my word? And I came up with 3 words actually. So it's not just one word, but I have 3 words. And those 3 words are, I want to show up for myself in terms of healing and accountability and grace, right? So those are my top 3 words for 2023 and beyond. But I want to focus on those 3 words. So as it relates to healing, when I think of healing, it's very broad. So, the mind, the body, the soul, the mental, the physical, the emotional aspect of things. I want to at all times, represent and be my best self and, taking care of me, whatever it is emotionally that I would have gone through in the past, I heal from that. From a physical standpoint, I want to make better choices in terms of my eating and, all the things that I would have wanted to do over time but may have procrastinated. I want to ensure that I'm doing that and taking the necessary steps to do it. So, planning or preparing my meals ahead of time, thinking about, what type of exercise, is right for my body, taking the necessary supplements, to aid in that repair of the muscle and the bones and everything like that. Because, we are climbing the ladder when it comes on to the age. So, so yeah. So, all in all, I just want to be in every aspect of my life, be best at what I'm doing. We're not perfect. So, we jump off the wagon, we jump on back again, So as it relates to healing, those are some of the things that I can think about that I'd love to show up for or as in the new year, in this season. And my second word is accountability. So accountability, showing up, as I said, showing up as my best self at all times, being the best version of myself and aspiring to be the best version of myself. It is never easy, and accountability within itself is very broad. So I'm looking at being consistent in what, sticking to what it is that I say I'm going to do when I'm going to do it. So with that, I would definitely need some accountability partners. If you want to be my accountability partner, drop it in the comment section and let us build a community around it. Some of the things that I want to do, like especially with YouTube, I want to be consistent. Guys, every week me do one video in my head, in my head. Every week I have a video going out, and I plan, if you see my book, full of ideas, full of content and everything. But guess what? Me not do it. I'm all the ideas that are floating around in my head, but I'm just not putting it out there. So I need some accountability partners. I've already invested in coaching, and I have some mentors, and I have taken on, I have taken some steps to get me, and using some tools to get me to what I want to achieve, what I want to do, where I want to go, and stuff like that. It's a little bit hard to juggle everything all at once. I'm trying so many different things. Well, let me not say I'm trying so many different things. Based on my plans and where I wanted to be, in a few years, I'm implementing different steps to get there. So it may seem like I'm, sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. However, I am taking the necessary steps to get where I need to go. So all in all, I just want to be more consistent, hold myself accountable for whatever it is that I'm going to do, set the necessary plans, put the necessary plans in place. And as I speak on holding myself accountable, one of the things that I did at the top of the year was to make my vision board. And I know a lot of persons have made digital vision boards, and I did that last quarter. However, for this, I'm a traditional girl. So for this year, and I want it to be fun, just a nice exercise for me, where I can sit down and be very intentional about whatever it is that I'm doing. So I got some clips from pictures from the internet, printed them out, take my time, cut them, and then I got a piece of cartridge paper. You can use anything to make your vision board, really. It's based on your own creativity. And I made my vision board, which I'll insert the clip in this video. And from that, really, it categorizes all the things that I need to see happening in my life. So all that soft life, when I go back to the healing aspect of my life, where I need, emotional, physical, mental. So, all the thoughts that I have, positive thoughts, being intentional about everything. So I want you to also, challenge yourself. And if you have not yet done so, do a vision board. It doesn't have to be that you're doing the vision board at the start of the year. If you want to do it for March or for April or for August, whenever you feel the need or you're compelled to do it, once you start, that's it, so do your vision board. And if you need for us maybe to have a little vision board, a virtual vision board session, we can have that too. So do your vision board, make your plans for the new year, and see where that takes you. I'm sure that you have some goals that you want to achieve for this new season, so let's get it going. All right. And my third and final word, let me sip some tea here. My third and final word is grace. And why I say grace, because if you know me, I'm very hard on myself. I can be very hard on myself. And I have to remind myself to exercise grace in whatever it is that I'm doing. So if it gets to a place where I feel like I am doing so many things, I am trying to be a Jack or a Jill of all things and a master of none, really. I'm mastering none. I want to sit back, regroup, strategize, and then I kind of start over then, for want of a better term. So I'm just trying to put that out there, that I'm giving myself grace. Trying to put that out there, that I'm giving myself grace. So for each thing that I'm doing, and I also ask you to give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you start something and it may not be going the way you want it to go, or you wish that it would go, you started a business and you're seeing where maybe it's not being very fruitful, especially even for YouTube. Content creating is not the easy, it's not for the faint of heart, and it's not the easiest thing to do. And I want to explore more as it relates to creating content. And when I say content, not just on YouTube or in the YouTube world, but just overall, you know, where I can have a mark, you know, leaving, you know, digital footprints all over. So that is something too that I am definitely working towards. So there are times when I may be going at a fast pace, and then I say to myself, take it a few notches down. Marsha, ease yourself, Bill, and give yourself some grace. Allow yourself time to think and to plan, and don't go by everybody else's journey or their clock or their watch or how they're viewing you or how you see others. Take your time, stay in your lane, stay focused, and then go hit those goals out, you know, knock them out. So that is definitely what I'll be using for this year, to remind myself to take it easy, breathe, you know, take it all in. If there are times when you feel like you don't want to do it today, but then not that you're going to use that, because sometimes we'll use that and procrastinate and not do it, but you will know when you want that little break, and don't stay in that little funk for long time. You know, you take a little time and then you start over. All right, it's okay, it's fine, we'll be fine, you'll be okay. Yeah, so I thought that I'll come on here just to share that. That's my New Year message. And one thing for sure, and two things for certain, I'm going to be consistent. So stay tuned for the next video, which will be posted next week. All right? I say that and I mean it, and I'm going to do it. All right? So guess what? Start your vision board. Send me pics or photos, whatever. If you are the digital girl and you want to do it on your laptops or your phones or your tablets or your iPads or whatever it is, then do that. Send me those pictures, and you know, let us have a little vision board session going on. Let us see what the goals are looking like for this year. You know, so before I go on and on and on, I'm going to end my video right here. So as usual, I want you to keep safe, be you, be happy, and be great. You can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. So stay tuned for my next video. Take care, guys. So this is the start of it. I don't know if maybe it's you have done yours already, but I'm just doing mine. Normally I do my vision board sometime in the month of January, at the beginning of the calendar year. So this is just the overview, the outline of my vision board, and I'll show you the finished work. Yes, I'm so excited. Yes, 2023, and of course, write the vision and make it plain. And yes, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Yes, yes, the girl is building her empire. Yes, she is confident and sure. So these are some of the things that I'm manifesting. So if you've not yet done your board, then I say start. You can start anytime. You don't have to wait until You know, some people say the start of the year, the first, you know, you can do quarterly vision boards. So what I am doing, as a matter of fact, this will be my general vision board for the year, but then each quarter I break down the goals according to the different areas in my life, and from there I start planning so that I can be intentional about what it is that I want to achieve each year, what I do, and how I go about executing it. So that's my plan. Stay tuned, guys. So like I said, guys, this is the finished product. I'm a very traditional girl, so I love and very hands-on, touchy-feely. So while I'll do a digital one, I want for this to be somewhere where I can view it and see the vision every day, right? So I can hold myself accountable. So yes, that's it, right? So stay tuned. I think I'm gonna go through my quarterly goals. I may not share them because it's a little bit personal, but I'll just show you a template or how I go about doing that. All right, so stay tuned. So this is my little manifestation affirmations corner. I need to update this, but this definitely, I read this every day and just remind myself. Don't watch the writing. And this is another little quote. But yes, and another little one. I love my vision board. So pretty. So let me give you a little. So yeah, definitely working on my HR business. You know, every day you improve on what it will be or what you'd like for it to be. And you know, these are just some influential women that I aspire to be like. And of course, you know, I have to put in the business where the streams of income are coming from. And of course, my daily mantra, what I believe in: pray, manifest, hustle, thank God, and repeat. And just some words that I'm manifesting for the season that I'm in. And of course, the bling bling. Yes, this is my dream home, right? So I'm manifesting that. My home office, my walk-in closet, and of course the girl after account her money. What? Wealthy woman energy. Yes. And of course the soft life, my fitness goals. So, you know, health, my health, I'm on a health journey. So both, you know, not just the physical, but the mental as well. So I am thinking of the mind, the body, and the soul when I think about health and healing, right? And then of course, to travel more. Yeah. So these are just some of the places that I'd love to visit in the near future. And I'll tell you why another time. I'll share my travel goals with you. So yeah, yep, that's it. So pretty. Yeah, Wolipa work. See there, me an artist too. Come get it right. I created this maybe about 2 Christmas ago. Yeah. See, you like it? Nice.